Exactly, and with the way Anders plays, the high press is intense. The manual press from Anders is so intense, the way he plays. He's very direct. You see straight away from kickoff to pushing forward. So maybe actually Matias kicking from left to right. He was actually the person going forward who I mentioned. He's going with Hakimi down the right side. Very promising start, completely different to the way he started that first game against Emre.
Well, Man City against RB Leipzig. Matias Bonanno against Anders Verjgang. Winner of this one will book their spot at the FC Pro Open. Loser of this game will play the winner of Emre Yilmaz or Sharif in another elimination matchup. Unfortunately, as much as I was sort of predicting it, Umit and RB Leipzig, Anders Verjgang can't match on the bracket sides of how they have been formed now. Graham Hansen finds the fit of Mbappe. How long is it going to take for Anders Verjgang to get cooking in the box? Wins a corner. 5 minutes in. That corner's played short. No surprise, the step overs are out already. And as this game takes place, Cameron Rock against Umit is also kicked off. That's also a qualification game as well. 2 players will be found to the FC Pro Open. Here's Matias Bonanno looking to get the first goal. Play a lot. Allison goes down to ground, doesn't quite deal with it. Falls back to Vinicius Junior. And it will be Bonanno that strikes first.
See Anders complaining there. I understand it as well. The pass it just didn't lock onto, but it was Jude Bellingham waiting around there. But I can see it again. It was Kuhn actually. I think he tried to pass it and it locked onto nobody, and it fell back to Matias. Goalkeeper movement, moved the wrong way.
And when you get that slice of luck in a game, you have to take it.
Absolutely, yeah. Matias has to take it, but Anders is he's upset about that, and I understand.
First goal across the 4 games to be registered. And in an elimination game where one of these 2 players will be eliminated, Emre Yilmaz or Sharif. There has been a goal and it's gone the way of the Champions League winner Emre Yilmaz. Neymar just on his own, just skinning his way in the box.
Yeah, it was composed play there, just walking into the box. A bit rash to step out there with his defender, I believe it's Ledley King in centre-back, just stepping forward there, making the decision for Emre Yilmaz to take a step into the box.
Well, it's the first time we've had a chance to look at Anders Verjang's draft and talk about it, Ryan. Overall, a pretty staple draft as Matias Bonanno looks for a second. Allison gets 2 hands on it. He's got Ginolu is the hero in there. Other than that, a pretty sort of expected team that we have come across here. Just goes for the 2 midfielders in there, Alexis Patelis and De Jong. Ousmane Dembele also does get a start. Alongside Hansen, Ginolu and Mbappe leading the way forward. Here's Anders Verjgang, defended well. Should go out for a corner, keeps it in, does Dembele, one of those players we just mentioned, maybe not the most expensive player in the team, but will play his part. Patelis, Mbappe, big strong tackle from Van Dijk again. The pressure just continues to build. There's a look to rework it around the other way. Well, we've got a break in play. Let's jump over to Umit against Cameron Rock. There's been a goal in that one. Qualification game, which way has the goal gone?
Looks as if it's gone the way of Umit. A tackle there, high up the pitch. Shot cancel, played across goal. It's a fantastic goal there from Umit to give him the 1-goal lead. Again, that shot cancel, very, very similar to what he done against Berkeley in the first round of the knockouts.
Just over 10 minutes played in that game, Ryan. We'll keep you up to date with it as it unfolds. Corner played in quickly. Van Dijk is in the air. A time green header, couldn't quite connect with it. Emre Yilmaz still leading Sharif by a goal to 0. David Sanchez against Berke lying in an elimination game. That's 0-0 as it currently stands. There's been another goal in that Cameron Rock Umit game. We'll give it to you as soon as we can. As Anders Verjgang is also on the attack at the same time. May have been looking for a penalty there. The referee says stay on your feet. Ginolu back to Dembele. Alexis Patelis from the edge of the box thought maybe about having a go from there, but the angle just didn't really suit her. Once we got a break, Ryan, you said Umit scored 1. There's been another goal in that game, and it's gone the way of the former world champion. It's Umit. There's 2 goals to the goods. 13 minutes in, 3 minutes later, he does this. Alexis Mateles, great individual dribbling. One more pass into Mbappe around the goalkeeper. 2 goals to 0. Big statement made there.
This is the second goal for Emre Yilmaz. You can see him building up with Cancelo, playing it to the edge, step over. And Neymar again, the man of the moment, getting goal number 2 for Emre.
Back to this one now. Matias Bonanno leads by a goal to 0
to the back post
against Anders Verjgang. Looking for a second. Vinicius looking for a brace. If it wasn't for Van Dijk, he may have just got that. End-to-end game, this one.
See the way Anders plays. It looks very easy what he does, just step overing, looking for the passes, but it's just the selection of passes always perfect. And look at that for a goal to equalise, Brandon.
Ginola will pull the game all square, as expected. Not really a big celebration from Anders at all in that one.
Yeah.
Pretty routine, to be honest. A goal over in this game, elimination game. David Sanchez, Berke line has gone the way of David Sanchez. It's not one the Berke line will want to see again in a hurry.
Oh, that's a tough goal to concede in a game. Yeah, that's a very, very tough goal for Berke line to respond.
30 minutes in this one, we're all square. Anders Verjgang, David Ginola, the only hero in his team, one of the expensive buys. We have been following the former £8 million coin draft for all of these players competing in the FC Pro Open Global Qualifier.
Counter-attack on here.
Hansen will take the yards. Mbappe, Ginola, is he onside? Ball roll! La Croqueta, I should say! Anders Verjgang! 2 goals to 1, 2 goals in 5 minutes!
Just like that, he can turn the game on its head just like that. That pass selection there, honestly, was inch perfect. The reverse pass, La Croqueta cancel around the goalkeeper. We're going to take a replay of that. You can see him pushing towards.
That timing here, that ball there.
Oh, it's beautiful. La Croqueta cancel around the on-rushing goalkeeper. Easy finish. He's turned the game on its head, 2 goals to 1.
Just obviously such a unique sort of movement, does it, that?
Yeah, it's
whether you cancel it or not.
Yeah, very effective. If you're trying to go around the goalkeeper or a little angles just to open up a passing lane as well. Look at the press as well from Anders. Matias does very well to play out of it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Vinicius on for an equaliser. Can he get around the goal? Oh. Yes, he can. Thank you very much. Calm, composed and collected is Matias Bonanno in that moment. I don't think many players could be. That ball there, we said the timing of the through ball from Anders' goal, but that one even better. And to be that composed.
Yeah, exactly. That's another way to get past the on-rushing goalkeeper there. Brilliant from Matias to equalise. Quick response, which was needed.
Neck and neck, these two. 34 minutes in, we're at 2-2 already. Umit still leads Cameron Rock by 2 goals to 0. Emre Yilmaz leading Sharif by 2 goals to 0. Can't confirm. David Sanchez against Berke Lion is a 1-1. There's been a goal back in that game for Berke Lion.
Brilliant.
Ginola into Neymar! Matias Bonanno will take the next move in this one. This game is just so unpredictable. One thing is delivering, Ryan. It's attack after attack after attack.
That's why Mbappe's in the draft. Just the pace to get him behind there. Great pass to step over into Neymar. Greens it back where it came from as well. It's a great, great goal from Matias.
Neither of these two players just letting off though, are they? It's just end to end. Back to you, Anders. What have you got now? Anders Verjgang and Matias Bonanno both went 4-1 in the Swiss rounds on Friday. They lost one game. Bonanno lost to Tex.
Great ball.
Speaking of Bonanno, that one's not pretty. Allison Yeah, it's a big what Anders would have done if that one in. Nice. We find Mbappe. Great covering there by Van Dijk. You just saw manually. Bonanno doing enough to track the run.
A lot of space now. Kimi's committed.
Nicely done. Mbappe now, watch his run. He can play a massive part in this, or does he want to go to Ginola instead? Vinicius cuts it back on a play for Neymar. It's a two-goal cushion for Matias Bonanno. I'm not getting carried away here, Ryan, but if it stays like this, Emre Yilmaz against Anders, an E-Champions League rematch in an elimination game. One of them qualifies for the FC Pro Open. I know there's a long time left to play. I'm not going to get carried away yet, but I can start to paint the picture. Yeah, I was going to say maybe him playing the pass outwards, they could have slowed down the attack, but Vinicius Jr. with the pace pushes towards the byline, playing it across. Goalkeeper movement from Anders to anticipate a play a lot pass across the goal. And then Neymar again finding the back of the net. Anders needs to respond. Another goal in Umit against Cameron Rock. Has Cameron Rock got a goal back? No, he hasn't. It's Umit that scored again just before the half-time interval. Graham Hansen will pick up the ball, links it back in one or two players. Seleccion Argentina will just go on her own. What an incredible item this year.
Yeah, just twisting and turning in the box there. Ooh, it's just passed out there from Matias.
That's not how to take a free kick.
Yeah, not ideal at all, especially approaching the last stages of the first half. Could get punished as well.
Just that manual defending there, just tracking the players. A couple of times he's done it. He's just stopping the through ball, isn't it? Yeah, good defending there to stop the step over into space. Matias heads into half-time, 4 goals to 2. To give you that goal as it was, and it was very fortunate. This was Umit making it 3 goals to 0.
Yeah, just
to tell it's just on her own.
Yeah, the twisting and turning, a little bite there from Cameron Rock, just panicking in the box, didn't know what to do, and then capitalised from Umit.
Massive that for Umit as well. Spoke to him earlier today in the hotel, and he just said, "I'm not playing my best.
Yeah,
I'm not at my best." I mean, he's either lying to us, right, or maybe had a fantastic breakfast, because he is leading by 3 goals to 0. Speaking of someone else who is leading, is Emre Yilmaz, defending E-Champions League winner. He is 2 goals to the good. Let's jump back to this one live. Matias Bonanno leading Anders Verjgang 4 goals to 2. Ginola's offside there. How important is this next goal?
Massively. I think if Matias gets the next goal, I would trust him to be able to see out the game. I know there's a long time we've seen a lot of comebacks, but Matias, when he takes the lead, is very, very tough. Tex said it earlier how good he was years ago defensively, and in terms of keeping possession. I think that's just onside, or it's just off actually. Just offside.
Well, the thing about Anders, you know he's going to get chances, but if you can get a 3-goal cushion, defend perfectly well, it opens up the pocket. Yeah, I might concede 1 goal, yeah, 2 goals, but you've still got that backup, haven't you?
And you can force him into errors when he has to go for the game. As the clock ticks on, you can see him stepping forward there, rash. Great ball in as well, and it's defended by Anders here.
Neymar. Alphonso Davies. Bundling around the box, Anders Verjgang. Dives into the tackle. Speaking of surprises, it's our good friend Richard Buckley. He's joined us on the commentary booth. Richard, welcome back.
I'll be honest, I saw this game line up. I saw my 2 prodigal sons in the FC scene, and I had to get involved. I've been watching Matias Bonanno from Charlie Human's bedroom all the way back in 2011. I had to see him potentially make it to the FC Pro Open. But Anders, if there's one player who's going to do it and force the comeback, it is him.
And look, if it stays like this, Rich, Emre Yilmaz, Anders Verjgang, elimination game. We'll jump into the game now if we can. We'll get it full screen for you guys at home. 55 minutes in. Matias Bonanno right now. Zero fear factor.
He always does the job on land, it seems.
You called it.
Even when he's not playing well, you speak backstage to the players, the other pros. Yeah, I don't think Matias that good this year. It's 30 minutes away from making the FC Pro Open.
Bouncing around. And what's more impressive, guys? Man City, 2 players, 2 from 2, locked in.
Massive.
Big signing.
Massive, massive.
Joining Tuzzy Esports. 2 players.
Cameron Rock, latest in that one, Ryan Pessoa. It doesn't look good for Cameron Rock, does it?
Yeah, it's been a dominant display from Umar. You can see the ball roll tempting the Trivela, just driven past in there into Mbappe.
4 goals to the good. Umit leads, looking so calm and collected there. He is edging closer towards his spot in the FC Pro Open. 30 minutes left in this one. Anders hunting for a way back in.
Great ball.
Neymar.
It's not dropping to him. Good defending as well from...
It's another one though, isn't he? Like, he had a topsy-turvy Swiss. He won one game 6-1. He lost another game 6-1. Comes into the knockouts. He's a different player.
Yeah.
He's not going to play back 2 days in a row. It's just not going to happen.
He's only lost 1 game. It was against Tex in the Swiss rounds on Friday. That's a big win back there for Anders. Where's he going to go from here? Punches it into Neymar defensively. Just his control right on his centre-backs for Matias throughout this game has been superb. Element of Tau, Virgil van Dijk, he's just done so well.
We have another goal in the game between Emre Yilmaz and Tarif. It's gone the way of Emre Yilmaz, continuing the theme here. Beautiful passing into, in the area to make it 4-0.
Here it is.
Coming back to Anders.
Goal! And more importantly, game back on.
You'd have thought he conceded. Did he concede? No, he scored, right? Look at the way.
It's been a weekend, but he did score. Anders did score.
He's just shaking his head. He's in despair. But he's managed to get a goal back. We take a look at the replay. Neymar twisting and turning in possession. Plays the pass in there. A step over and a shot at the near post. Could argue, I don't think the keeper was moved there either. I would expect my keeper to save it.
Especially after that patch as well.
Yeah, you'd expect the keeper to save that, yeah.
Do you think, me and Boris were talking about this while the games have been taking place, while you guys have been casting. Do you think Neymar is like the #1 player at the minute?
Oh, no, you laughed at me for that one.
I know, I did laugh. But he just seems to be like on zero chemistry.
Doesn't matter.
He's on life support at left wing. He's got no help whatsoever, and he is so clean.
Just the dribbling, his personal animations in game, his just everything. Technical for the controlled sprint. He's just nimble, 5-star, 5-star. He's a perfect player.
There was a player, I can't remember yesterday described him, it's just such this lean body type that offers you these special animations in the game. 0 chemistry, 1 chemistry, 2 chemistry, whatever he'll give you. He does seem to play such an important role. We have to remember, as it currently stands, because Emre Yilmaz is 4-0 up against Tarif, loser of this game will play Emre Yilmaz.
He's in.
Mbappe is available for Mbappe, he wants to find
good defending. Very good defending to step with Van Dijk. He had to commit there and make a choice. And he made the correct one. And this is Van Dijk there, is dragged completely out of position. He's able to find a pass. He could be in.
There one more. Yes, there is. Jude Bellingham. It was a clever idea, but he was just asking a lot there for Marcus Rashford.
Good idea, awful execution. Is that the small margins that are slowly starting to swing back in the favour of Anders Verjgang?
Here it is.
Great step.
Such an aggressive tackle.
See the sub as well brought on earlier on in the second half. One Mati off the bench. Another addition into this year. So good. So good. Taking off the young soul. You can see Anders obviously wanted to go a lot more offensive.
He actually had 470,000 coins on the bench to spend on his draft, did Anders.
Chance. With Bonanno to reinstate that 2-goal lead. Vinicius on his own. Mbappe pokes it in. And then we'll restore that 2-goal cushion again. 15 minutes minutes left in the game. Are we seeing Man City go 2 from 2 with 2 players booking a spot in the FC Pro Open?
Take a look at the replay. The ball played over the top. The pace from Vinicius Junior in behind. Euro scoop. Oh, this is fantastic, man. Just return to control sprint into space. And back here with a neat finish there. Just about. I
think what Van Dijk?
Yeah, I don't know if it's come off Van Dijk or it's a neat finish from Mbappe.
I think Mbappe's running away with that, saying that's my goal. Well, in other news, Emre Yilmaz 5-0 up. Umit 7-0 up.
Qualification game, wow.
Qualification game against Cameron Rock, 7-0 up. He is 20 minutes away from a win in that one.
How does Cameron Rock bounce back from that now? Because you're going to be up against someone who has just won a game.
Yeah.
Coming through that losers bracket, it's going to be brutal.
I always find that these games are better to lose in this fashion than if you lost last minute. I said this yesterday as well, because you don't switch up as per se, but you're
already thinking ahead.
You're 7-0 down. You're not stressing
You've
about.
plenty of those.
Yeah, and you as well. 7-0 down, the game's done. There's no way to get back into it, so you're kind of thinking ahead.
I'm thinking of the next Champs game already.
Well, the substitutions made on that list. Marcus Llorente, one of those. Just to come on and patch over as an extra right-back option.
Talk about a 4K purchase in the draft. Maybe the best cheap option you can get.
Anders, Ginola, own goal, away, just about from Van Dijk.
There's space to run into here as well.
Look how open this back line is. Ginola, if he can get the ball here, could be very much through.
Van Dijk is just unbelievable.
Just offers you more reach than ever defenders, isn't he?
It's just better, to be honest.
Rushed again by Anders. Remember that Anders will not be out of the tournament. He will be going down to play Emre Yilmaz, which will be our next game on broadcast for you. Rashford looking for one more goal to put the game to bed. Mbappe timed that one green. Good save, Alisson. Corner to be played. 9 minutes left on the clock. Corner played short. Taking time out the game is Bonanno. Bellingham. Rashford could conclude it on his own. Rashford still. Man-to-man, but Van Dijk tries to fake shot behind him. Modric will pick it up. There's no rush. There's no need to rush.
Controlled sprint there, just to keep possession. Close-knit dribbling.
The sheer amount of player loss
well
that Bonanno produces is outrageous.
Neymar. And the scores now. It sets up a nervy last 5 minutes. Corner to come in from him. Big score lines, by the way, in our other games. 8-1, he does lead against Cameron Rock. Pateles. Van Dijk will interchange so many Manchester City shirts back. And I think that will set the tone for this game. Matias Bonanno's on his way there. We'll catch Richard Buckley a little bit later on as he goes back to the draft board with Boras. They'll be breaking down some of this matchup, no doubt, in the next few minutes. But I think this game is near enough done.
I was going to say, if he managed to score from that attack, maybe it could have been the last attempt at an equaliser, or try to get an equaliser in this game. I think Matias is going to see this one out. Be very surprised if he does. He's going to keep possession, resort to game management, be sensible. He does not need to score again.
One more, why not? Ginola doesn't need to score, added time to come. Anders Verjgang against Emre Yilmaz. That will be a fixture that will determine another spot in the FC Pro Open. And there it is, full-time result. The birthday boy will have quite a decent celebration in the end. What a result, what a win. Manchester City go 2 from 2. They have 2 players into the FC Pro Open. Anders Verjgang, as we said, goes down into an elimination game now. Matias Bonanno, 4-1 in Swiss, 2 wins back-to-back today. Difficult matchups, beat Emre Yilmaz, had to go through and beat Anders Verjgang. Not easy matchmaking at all. Massive, massive result.